for another Did You Know. If you guys don't know how this goes, Did You Know is I tell you just random facts about whatever I want. I'm trying to make it go toward stuff, but you know it doesn't always. So, anyway, we're going to be making these little button shaker cards today. And I tried them two different ways just to practice and see what I was doing because I didn't know. So if you don't have, I was going to use a bingo card because, you know, I don't usually use these very much and don't really care for them. And then at the last minute, I thought, I wonder what other ephemera I have. So therefore, I found this little a piece of ephemera, and then I found I'm using Tim Holtz's collage strips in the large, and thought that those might be cute too. So that's what we're doing. So anyway, let me tell you what I did first. First, I went in and I glued the buttons down so they'd stay where I wanted them to stay, and then I thought I would add in extra buttons. Well, that was kind of, hi, Miss Cassie. That was kind of silly because then I had to sew around with the buttons in already attached. Dumb, don't do that. Okay, then, and then it also has this, I don't know if you can see, it has a weird little ripple bubble where the sewing machine couldn't go over this very easily. So then I went ahead and added a little hand stitching there. I had a little topper on it and a little doily junk and a button. So this one, I ended up, what did I do? I sewed down 3 sides, stuffed the buttons in there, and then I sewed up that side. This worked better. So anyway, that's what I suggest you do. Now, I have random little fabrics. This one kind of matched this one. And even though it was going to cover up the Paris thing, I thought, well, we'll just do it anyway. Why not? Because, you know, maybe I can squish it up here and make it more squishy. I think I might. I have some, uh-oh, what did I do with it? Here it is. I found it. How's Miss Cassie today? Everybody would like to know that's not here. Just kidding. Oh, I forgot. Would you put in the chat to come and see me? Please. Thank you. If you're still here. Never know about that girl. All right, so I'm going to just randomly kind of go. Here we go. I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go. No, I'm not going to do that. And then I might go through here. I'm going to pick a hole, any hole. See if I can get it in the hole. Is that off? Yes, I need to go over. I don't know. The first one I glued on and then I did this, so I don't know. Will this work? Let's see. I picked the hardest silly stuff I could, you know? All right, we're just gonna back out, do it different. I have my little Fabri-Tac. We'll do it like I did the other one, just so. Now I left the back of this plain because, you know, you can use that as a, you can use it as a tag to write on. I'll get my verbs out, my verbiage. All right. Now, so on my Did You Know tonight, I'm going to be talking about buttons. And let me pick a button. Button, any button. I've picked out several, I don't know if you guys can see these, but I've picked out several buttons. If I push them forward, maybe I'll work on this part of my thing and y'all can see better, huh? Maybe. I kind of brought it down. I don't know what color button I want for this. This one's got kind of a greeny looking, except for it's got names on it. Don't you? Well, that would have been a perfect one, but it hit the dust. How about this one? You know, I kind of feel like it needs to be smaller. I don't know. Thank you. You're so kind. to do that for me. And of course, you know, okay, so we can use these buttons. This is a Docker button, Docker's clothing, but you can turn that upside down and use it. Nobody will know the difference, except for I want a little bit smaller one, so I'm going to find a smaller one. Ooh, look at that little brittle. That's almost too small. All right, I'm going to keep looking. Let's not make this difficult. All right. Oh, see, I pushed them back. It's okay. I got to have room to work. Oh, I'm forgetting yeah, this stuff. So do I want the white or do I want the beige? Let's do the beige. Ecour. Well, hi, T. Hi, Lori. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I was getting to the facts. The did you know buttons. All right. Let's just start her off right. The word button is from a French word. B-O-U-T-O-N. Bouton. That's the way I'm pronouncing it. You French people can tell me I'm wrong, okay? And it's meaning bud or knob. B-U-D or knob. That's what it means. Now you know. Now you know. See, I should probably have gotten a different color, huh? I'm going to kind of go in from the top to make it squishy. And I'm going to leave it hanging out the back because, all right, that's just the one I'm going to do. And I usually like to use, would you look at that? I like to use 2 buttonhole instead of 4 buttonhole because it's a lot easier. Let me get rid of that twisty tie. Twisty tie. How are you guys today? What are you up to? Anything fun? Anything new? Anything different? Are you been crafting all day? Have you not been crafting at all? I vote you craft. That's my vote. All right, so I have that on that side, and I think I might just tie it off. I don't know that I want something on this side. Everyone doesn't have to be exact, correct? Yes. That's right, Joy. And we'll leave it different lengths, but not that crazy of a length. How about that? So I was going to go ahead and do all the buttons ahead of time, and then I thought, well, I always do everything ahead of time, and then there's nothing to do, you know? Working on Christmas. Okay, so this time I'm going to use transparency as my part to cut off. And then I'm not going to worry about it. This is going to be a little bit thinner. I hope that it, oh my goodness, really? Look at this. I'm putting this over here. Hold on. Hold up, Fred. I'm putting it over here. Get it out of my way. I didn't want it over there because you know, sometimes my cat likes strings, and if it's hanging down there where he can say, hi, string, he'll just help himself. All right, I'm going to do, now the last time I left this side open, but you know, I'm going to put a topper on it, so this time I'm going to do it proper. Ha! Proper with a topper. Just kidding. Okay. Come on, laugh, guys, with me. It could be fun. I can't hear you. That's real crookedy. Whoopee. All right, let's just do this. All right, I'm going to start here, go around the edges, and come back. So, one, uh-oh. I'm rolling over something. What is it? Oh, it's okay. Anyway, look at my handiwork while you wait, okay? And I'll talk about the did you know stuff. So did you know that buttons are thousands of years old? Who knew? Not me. You know what? I'm kind of thinking this might be a mistake. We'll find out together. And the reason I say that is because that's a little hole to put stuff down in, so hopefully it's not going to give me grief, but it might. You never know. I'm just gonna stick them down in there and see what happens. Little brown, little this, little that. Throw them in there, throw them in, throw them in, throw them out, throw them up. Except we don't want to throw them up. A little black, why not? I don't want to scratch my thingy. These are all the same size. I don't want that the same size. How about that? How about a big one? This is kind of bending a little bit that way. You know, I might use tweezers instead of... Yeah. How many buttons is too many buttons? You know, I didn't even count them. Good thing I put an odd amount. You're supposed to put an odd amount. Did I put an odd amount here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeehaw. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You always have to have an odd number. Look, it looks like a smiley face. Let's do this size. That's a different size. Oops. All right, I'm gonna go back over and sew this closed. A minute, please, for another fact of life. Okay, it's not a fact of life. It's a button fact. Okay, until the introduction of the buttonhole, buttons were generally ornamental. Well, I'll just do this. Let's see. Some believe the Crusaders introduced the buttonhole to Europe from the Middle East. Isn't that interesting? It's always the folks overseas, isn't it? That's always first to do everything. Kind of cool, though. I have a fact that I found out that I'm just like, really? Wow. Okay, strings, go bye-bye. Let's see. McCarthy's the bottoms, a little plasticky. And you can use any kind of clear plastic. You can reuse plastic that's been on packaging, or this is transparency. You know, just any kind. You can buy acetate if you really want to, but it's really pricey. So I don't know that I would do that. What should I put on top of this one? I like the green. The green kind of matches this whole little thing here. Is that about the same? It is. Yay me. You guys like this idea? Give me a comment that says yay or nay. Yay or nay. If you're new watching, I know you guys aren't, but if you're new watching, then leave me a comment so I know that you're out there. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if you like this Did You Know little series that I'm doing. I'm with random weirdo facts. Because if y'all don't like it, I don't want to spend my time doing it. It's okay. Yay, she likes it. Yay, she likes it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right. I'm just doing the tippy top, and you see I'm leaving a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm leaving a little bit so I can gather it in and squish it down. So, let's do the same color. I kind of like this ecru color here. For a little smush. Should I do brown on it? Let's do brown instead of white this time. And what kind of button should I find? Should I do a little red button? Oh, see, that makes it off though, doesn't it? Didn't think about that. Oh well, no, too bad, so sad. I'm still gonna do it. I think I'll just do that button because I kind of like that. It's a 4 button. It's a 4 button hoe. All right, so another button fact. You guys ready? Yes, Joy. Very ready. I'll learn all I can learn about buttons. I know you do. If I can put a hole in this dumb thing, I'll be happy to share with you. All right, there we go. In earlier times, uh-oh, look what I done. I need this separated. One moment. Oh, foo-foo. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me get a needle. Let's make it smaller. And I pulled it right through. Do you see I did that? Doggone it, you. I'm taking it out. Do over. We're going to do it over. It's fine. I kind of wanted this smushed, but it's fine. I'm just going to get it in there. Leave a little bit on the outside. I kind of want that to be smushed down a little bit. Where's the hole? There it is. I found it. And I usually do go ahead and do crisscross if it's a 4-button thing, you know. And since this is brown thread, it shows up a little bit more over here. So I might go ahead and put a little something, something over here. Little something, something. Let me do this. How's about? I just want to tack it down a little bit more. I don't want it to go to the front though. And these needles are embroidery needles, so they're not very whoop whoop, you know? They're not made for punching holes in paper and stuff at all. Okay, anyway, I was doing the in earlier times and I got distracted, didn't I? I'm sorry. One moment. It's hard to do these did you knows with, you know, other information. Okay, in earlier times, buttons provided social commentary on the era and often defined social status and wealth. So the French king, this is the fun fact. The French king Francis I, he was from 1547. I must have wrote that down wrong. Anyway, he was king in 1547. I think it said 1545 to 47, but I might be wrong. He's reported to have had thousands of gold buttons on a single coat. Isn't that crazy? Can you imagine how heavy that must have been? I think that's a little cray-cray. Hey, but if he's somebody, I guess he probably had people carrying his coat around for him, you know? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. They probably helped him lift it and get into his coacher on the horse or whatever back in 1547. I don't know what happened back then. That's cute. All right. Moving right along here. This one I debated because will the top of that be covered too much to know what it is? I think I might leave that one out. I also had these that are, you know, Tim Holtzy. This idea, though, I don't want to, it was off of Pinterest, and it's Inlace, E-L-I-N-O-Z. Inlace Elin Oz. There you go. I actually wrote it down this time. Oh, you know what? I could do... What? What? Wait a minute. What did I just do with it? I could put the bottom on this. Let's change it up. Alrighty. You just made me, like, discover this. Yeah. What a pain. No thanks. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the sewing machine. And I'm going to start here. I'm going to start here. Oh, you can't even see. I'm going to start here. Sew this way, go down this way, come up this way, go up that way, and go that way, and then stuff the stuff in. if I can remember that long enough to get to the sewing machine. If you don't want your little thing to move, you can use, you know, a little clamp to keep it clamp-rooed, like so, while you're going around the house. All right, let me get this one moment, please. We be rolling again. Not rolling in the dough, we're just gonna be rolling, that's all. Rolling, rolling, rolling. This is backwards. I'm gonna sew left-handed, like a left-hand person. It's so confusing when you do that. I'm about out of quick tips, y'all. I don't even know. They might already be done. Who knows? I wanted to get to 150, but you know, I went on vacation, and when I came back, things happened. Let me get that off of there. And now I'm out of the mood to do it. I'm on to something else. And that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. My little left-handed sewing here. Oh boy. You know, the bad thing about doing one from the bottom is that you're either going to have to clip it in, or you are going to have to make it from the top. Can you guys hear me okay when I'm over here and sewing? If not, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? If you're putting fluffy stuff, this fluffy stuff here, down here, then it's gotta be, it's okay. I decided not to feed my little hummingbirds this year. So Gary actually saw one the other day. He said, as first one, they didn't, you know, they came back at the beginning, and then they said, that little witch, she didn't give me any food, so they left. I really had a lot of trouble with bees and ants and just all of that last year. And I said, you know what? I don't want to spend my days outside. I have enough to water, you know? I just really have enough to water. Oh, he keep getting the buttons, y'all. I need to put these this way so I actually... All right. Look at that fun one. I love these oldie but goodie ones. I think I need to use smaller ones. What do you think? Because this is kind of a smaller space. Maybe I'll just do 3. No, that's not enough, is it? Let me get a little one, a little one, a little one. Oh, look at those little silly ones. Those look like almost the same size. And that one's got, this one's got to come out. I'm scratching the inside. Don't do it. They're all the same size. Let's talk about sizes. No, let's not. It's not time yet. Buttons have been produced from almost every known man-made and natural material. Y'all probably knew that, didn't you? Look at this. It's just like, oh well. Uh-oh. If I do it like that, then I'm gonna go sew this closed. One moment. Oh, let's see what we got here. If I can get it right on target. Uh-oh. Thread. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep going until it just... Here we go. Here we go again. I'm going to cut the threads off over here in my trash can instead of up here in view. So I don't have to deal with the little silly threads. Okay, there we go. You can't even hardly tell that that's like a ocean or I don't know, lake, river, or something. It's okay. You can have a call. We won't scream at you too much. You guys are so busy. It's a busy time of the year, isn't it? I like, I think I like this for this. Ooh, wait a minute. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Let's do this way. Gotta ruffle the edges, ruffle the edges. All right, rare buttons. Guess how much rare buttons cost, guys? Just take a little guess-a-roo. This is your turn to talk. See, I like to share and care. Sharing and caring. How much would you pay for a button? Good question. I would. I'm pretty. I'm pretty not gonna pay. I'm pretty not gonna pay a lot. But I'm waiting. You guys gonna give me an idea what you think? Oh, did I just put that? No, I didn't. Okay. Shooey. Shooey, shooey, shooey. I'm still waiting. Did y'all leave? No, it says you're there. You're not Googling it, are you? That's not fair. I'm gonna tell mommy. 200. Not a clue. All right. Well, rare buttons may cost hundreds, many hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. Now, does that make you want to go to your little button piles and say, okay, which ones are they? Kind of makes me want to look them up and say, what about it? You tell me more. I would like to know. It's like that rare penny that you might get. What are you doing in that pile? You know, this was an undertaking to make all the buttons end up in their own little piles. But you know, since I did it, man, I love it. It's Cassie's fault too. She made me do it. Okay, she didn't make me, but it really was a good idea once I did it. I liked it. I know. You know, I would assume that if they're made out of not a man-made material, that they might be more likely to be something of value. Now, that's just my own thought process. I didn't have time to look it up. So, but isn't that kind of cool? I think that's kind of cool. What fun that would be to own a $400,000 button. Okay, I don't know how much. And all these doilies we're cutting up. 25 cents if it's cool. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to try to stick this in the little, here. Let's do tweezers. Will that work? Oh, I thought that was the thread, you silly goose fur. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to stick that on there, and then let's stick that there. Pull it on through. Yippee, yippee, you. Okay. Let's see what other fact I can come up with today. In earlier times, some collectors referred to all of the black glass buttons as jets, J-E-T-S. And it's a practice technically incorrect, since jet is a mineral related to coal. So, Queen Victoria, here you go, Miss Lori. Queen Victoria chose Jet when she went into mourning for Prince Albert. Now, I don't know what that meant. If she just had only Jet buttons, or if she chose Jet as a color of her stuff, or, oh, look, that's upside down. Let's put it this way. Okay, there we go. All right. Anyway, what should I use next? I don't think I want any faces. Ooh, look at that ugly blue. Let's do the ugly blue. Somebody will like it, right? They'll say, oh, that's beautiful. It ain't bad. It could be worse. While I'm at it, let's cut this one in two. Right there, so I have a little piece of that, piece of that. They're gonna be all different sizes. I think I might put these in my shop, y'all, so I'm no hurry. So don't go run over there as soon as I'm done, because it might not happen. Well, I used to, and I put them together, and I'm so happy I did, because I'm telling you, it made a big difference to me. It was much easier if because I kept wanting to find a certain button, and then, you know, it just was too much trouble to have to dig, and it was noisy when you're live. Now, if you weren't doing a live, maybe it was okay. All right. I'm gonna sew and leave the top open again. I do believe I'm gonna sew and leave the top open. Here we go. Ah, it was a rhyming poem. You guys didn't know I was a poet, did you? I am. I'm a poet. Now you know it. I'm here to tell you that the transparency really works a lot nicer for this. And the reason is the sewing machine likes it better. It goes through it better. Oh, and you know what? This lady that did hers, she put like a safety pin every so often, and some other little somethings, you know, like what's it called? The little blingy stuff that's sequins. She put sequins also in hers, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna dig all that junk out, y'all. I just ain't gonna do it. You can't make me. Okay, here's a little poll for you. Tell me in the message whether or not you guys do sort your buttons, or if you don't. If you're a sorter, or if you're not a sorter. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. This needs a big old white one, doesn't it? Kind of a bigger white one. I think so. Ooh, look at that funky thing. When am I going to use that right now? Let's stick it over here in this corner. Get on down with your bad self. There you go. This one kind of has a little pink tinge to it. Let's stick it in there. A little bit of gray. Why not? Sure, why not? I need another little white one, I think, down in the bottom. Cream color. Let's make that one go on down. Ease on down the road. Ease on down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. One more. Let's put a blacking on it. That's a funny one, too. All right. I'm sewing it closed, y'all. Oh, I have to read when I'll read in a minute when I get back from the sewing machine. You know, while I'm sewing this on, I could just sew the topper on, but it's more fun to glue. Hope I don't forget to turn my sewing machine off when I leave. That could be sad, and you know, all that jazz. All right. What'd you say? Oh, she only wore black after he passed. Okay. Maybe that's why. Okay. I did, and then I put them in canning jars, and now I have them in a drawer like you're empty. Wait a minute. I got something in my eye right as I started to read. I have a drawer like yours empty, so I might go back and do colors. Try and get rid of clutter. Hee ha ha hoo. Hee ha ha hoo. What do I want for the tippy topper of this one? Black? I have some of this, I love this. I wish I could find this bedspread. I really do. I'm gonna have to get my little, I'm sorry guys, I think I got a fiber in my eye and it is like hurting me. I'll try to suffer through. I really am needing an eye droppy. Ooh, that's like thicky thick. This grandma style. Let's take these little fibers. Oh, I better get busy. Deer have no horns, y'all. Deer, no horns, okay? Buttons made from antlers are classified with bone. Unlike horn, which is made of keratin, antlers cannot be molded. Buttons made from the hoof of the deer family are classified with horn. How about that? How about that? I feel like I need something else, like maybe a little piece of this or something. Let's try this and do something different. How about that? All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. Yep. Watch me now. Work it up, baby. I need something to cry about so my eye will get better, y'all. Give me something to cry about. Tell me the worst. Oh, did you see it? They're gonna, I know Cassie saw, but Matthew Perry from Friends, you know, when he passed away, they're gonna send a few people, his doctor and a few people are going to jail because they provided him drugs. So don't do drugs and then don't give them somebody else. That's like one of the first things I learned as a child was don't share drugs. Don't ever take anything you're not supposed to have. I want that on that side. Man, tearing it off. I'm rolling it over. It'll be fine. You watch. Ha ha. Look, it's stuck anyway. Yay. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, I think I'll just glue this on. I have a huge bucket of buttons. I'm talking huge. This has, I don't even know how many of these piles over there. They are fun to watch, aren't they? I do kind of miss them buzzing up to me and like, hey, hi, what are you doing? Hi. Okay, let's do this one. How much time do I got left? I got a little bit. Guys, I gotta have an eye drop. I'm sorry, my eye has got like a cat hair or something in it. I don't know what's got in it, but it's hurting. It's hurting. I always have eye problems, y'all. I'm gonna have to get me some more. All right, at least I have a drop in my eye now. Now I can't see my project because it's all blurry. If you guys don't use Refresh Tears, I'm a big fan of those. All right, now you know. Don't buy the cheap stuff. Do not buy the cheap stuff. You'll be so sorry you did. Just waste your money. One of the ladies at my swim class bought the cheap stuff, and her eyes were burning, and my eyes burned too. And I told her, so did 3 other people at our table, and they're like, I use Refresh. Yep. You heard that this morning about about Matthew Perry. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna go sew together again. Be right back. Be right back. Be right back in a minute. One moment, please. I have so many facts to share, but I have plenty of time. I'm getting used to how many facts I need for each little, each little spiel. Okay. Who's gonna make some of these? Joy wants to know. I think they're really cute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you see that? I got it. Joy has issues. Oh, no. Joy's got an issue. My eye feels better, though. I felt like I had a stick of wood in my foot yesterday. It's been a day. It's been a moment. I had a splinter that felt like it was just out of this world a lot. This needs like a pink, and I didn't get any pink out. I'm gonna get a pink one, y'all. You're just gonna have to wait. Uh-oh. Let me go get pink. Pink, pink, pink. What else color? What else color? Oh my word. Teal. I don't have any teal. They're in the green pile. Here we are. Look at all these buttons. Button, button. Who's got the button? Oh, I should have looked that up. That would have been fun. Okay, let's do this. All right, so the next little thing, the U.S. Patent Office has issued thousands of patents related to buttons and other clothing fasteners. Wow, would you look at that? That is huge. Man, that's just like wrong. Isn't that wrong? I think that's wrong. There, we're going to put a pink. Let's find a little... I need a little one. Oh, no. No, she says. No. That's going away. It's just going away. We're not going to do that. Beep, beep, beep. How about a little, a little gray heart? No. Okay, so buttons that were made before 1918 are defined by the National Button Society, or better known as the NBS, as old. So if they're not 1918 or earlier, they're old. I would be too. However, if they were, okay, so, and their division, NBS Division 1. Now, while I was looking at this silly thing, I'm like, I'm going to just put 3 in here. 4, that's too many otherwise. I'm going to go sew this. I don't like this one. Let's get that one out and put a white one in. More white. How about this one? Okay, I like that one. So, and then it says, those made after 1918 are defined as modern. So you have old or you have modern. 1918 or before is old. And if they're 19 or 18 or after, they're modern. But they're defined as NBS Division 3. Y'all, I wonder what happened to NBS Division 2. Anybody know what happened to that? Not me. It don't tell me nothing about it. It's just telling you a bunch of other stories that you don't know. You got to make up and think up your own little thing. Figure it out. Yep, that's what you got to do. So, there are button sizes. And the button sizes, as you notice, as I'm putting these in here, there's just a few button sizes. It's not like I mean, when you look at them in a pile, you kind of look at them and you think, oh, wow, there's so many different sizes. Until, Okay, what's going on in my eye, y'all? It feels like a little hair's hanging down going like this now. I think I'll put this on there because that's kind of pretty-ish. Should I put it this way? Nope, I'll put it this way. Nope, I'm putting this way. Okay, I'm putting that way. So button sizes are defined as diminutive. I don't know if I'm saying that right. D-I-M-I-N-U-T-I-V-E. Diminutive. Which means they're up to 3/8 of an inch. And, hold on. I got glue before the story goes on, you know. Here, we're gonna set that down. Yep. And then small are 3/8 inch to 3/4 inch. Mediums 3/4 inch to 1 1/4 inch. And then if they're over 1 1/4 inch, they're large. Wait, what? They decided they didn't like number 2. Oh yeah, they must have, because they dreamt up something weird. Let's see. I want a little something another. I don't have a color that matches, y'all. All right, I have all these little fabrics over here, but none of them really. Maybe I'll do a little rust. A little rusty moment. Ooh, 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 ooh. How about this? I think this is not so pretty. There we go. And there we go. Even though this is not pink, I'm still going to stick it on there. I think I'm going to put a little pink button on top. A little darker pink. Different shade. Mix it up a bit. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah. All right. Let's see. There is a very large club. Now, get a paper and pencil, y'all, if you're interested in buttons a lot. That you are so interested that you want to know where to go. You probably already know. You probably already know all about it. There's a button club. Who knew? Right? Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. You see that? Oh, little contrary guys, aren't you? Okay, here we go. So there's a button club. It's a very large club on the internet, and it's called the Button Bites. BUTTONBYTES. Button Bites. Like a computer bite. And there's no cost for anybody to join if you want to join. So there you can go learn about buttons, and we can find out how we can become rich from buttons and all of that stuff. And that's what I know you guys want to know about, right? That's right. Sign me up for the $1,000 buttons. If I got some, I want to know about it. Yep. And there are more than 50 different names for the attachment feature of buttons. You know, like the ones that have like other stuff on them, or like this. Yeah. That's crazy. I don't know. It almost needs something under there, don't it? Don't it? Ha ha. Doesn't it? I got in trouble the other day for saying don't it. Sounds like you want a donut. I do want a donut. Anybody else want a donut? Doesn't it? I'm practicing. I'm going to practice. Doesn't it? I didn't get in trouble. I'm just kidding. I just, I do need to do better with my verbiage. Because I don't want to run English teachers off, Nope, I sure don't. I don't. I caught myself, though. Yay me. There is too much gunk on here. Jiminy wee. Wee. All the way home. All right, now it's all glued up on my, look at this. I just wanted to get it off of there because it's causing issues. And now it's really causing some issues. All right, we're putting that there. And then we're going to put this here. And we're going to call it cute. Isn't that cute? Sure. All right. See, now it's cute with it hanging down a little bit, isn't it? All right. I think I'm going to quit there because I have a dinner date with my swim people. And I'm kind of at a good stopping point. But I do want to give you one last fact. Fun names are assigned to buttons with certain features. Let me turn my sewing machine off. Including Pigeon Eye, Goofy, Twinkles, Vanity, Victorian Jewel, Whistle, Aristocrat, Cookies, and Drums. Isn't that funny? Now you know all you'll ever need to know about buttons, y'all. You're welcome. All right, this was the one I did as an example. You let me know which one's your favorite. Let's call that one number 1. This one number 2. I think this one might be my favorite. Here, we'll call this one number 3. And number 4. And this one's number 5. And this one's number 6. I don't know, I kind of like this one too. Which one do you guys like best? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me know. Watch for some of these to be in my shop. I might make 2 sets of, you know, like something like that. I don't know. I might make more of them because, you know. Anyway, that's it for today, though. Like, subscribe. Yeah, ring the bell, choose all, and remember your day is full of choices, so choose joy. Bye for now. Sorry about the donut thing. I'm going to practice. Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye.